Guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Di, and y'all, I have an encouraging word for y'all today. And the title of today's video is going to be called "It's You." And God has spoke to me on this word for me, and I just thought I would release it to the world. But y'all, God spoke with me on this word about maybe 2 weeks ago, and I'll just give y'all a quick story time. But me and someone I love very dearly, we got into a argument, but it was a text argument. So things can get taken out of context through text, and they said some stuff, and then I was like, I'm not gonna say it. But then it kept jabbing, so I was like, so I said some stuff. And we didn't cuss each other out. Well, we will never get to the point where we cuss each other out. But long story short, y'all, after we argued, I prayed. One thing about me, I'm gonna go to God. But after we argued, I prayed, and immediately God convicted me, and He gave me a word, and I just want to give it to y'all because sometimes it's you. No matter how saved you think you are, no matter how patient you think you are, how mature you think you are, like, the devil can use you too. So that's why you have to let your words speak life into the people you love, and just speak life into people in general. Life or death is in the power of the tongue. Okay? And that is so true. So I was instantly convicted, and God was like, apologize. And if I'm being real, I was like, I really don't apologize because I feel like I'm wrong. But I was obedient, and I apologized. And while I was texting and apologizing, I just started crying because I was like, I am wrong. No matter what somebody has done to me, or no matter what I feel like somebody may have hurt my feeling, that doesn't give me the right to hurt them. And that's for somebody. Because sometimes when we feel like we're being hurt, and in order to protect ourselves, we feel like we have to hurt the other person. And that's not how it works. You have to speak life into the people you love. Let your words be fruitful. No matter what the situation is. Like the old people always say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. And I can just think of a better conversation if, somebody was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna take a break because, right now I'm not in a headspace to talk. So, or I don't have anything nice to say, so I'm just not, going to indulge into this conversation. But that didn't happen. But y'all, whether if they apologize or not, you do not have the right. Just because somebody is hurting you, it's not your job to get revenge. It's not your job to hurt them. It's your job to pray for that person and let God do the rest. And it's another thing I want to talk on. Like, when someone has done us wrong, or when someone has hurt us, we feel like we want God to do the worst to that person. And that's not who God is. Like, God is love. So God said pray for your enemies. And sometimes when you're in a space of wanting bad things to happen to a specific person, God will continue to bless that person, continue to uplift that person. I'm looking for a word. Continue to elevate that person while you're in your corner pissed off and telling God he should do this and he should do that, when you should be praying, God, forgive me for what I said, forgive me for what I done, and God, help us to speak life into each other. Whether that person apologizes or not, the Spirit will convict them sooner or later. But you are not God, and you don't get to make that decision. And y'all, that is powerful. That is very powerful, because nowadays, like, nowadays, we feel like we got to take things into our own hands. But that's not what we're supposed to do. We're not to take matters into our own hands. So next time you're arguing with somebody, next time you or let me just say, next time you're finding yourself about to get into an altercation with someone, pause. How is this conversation serving me any purpose? How is this conversation serving them any purpose? If I respond to this person in anger, what fruits am I going to produce? It's not going to be fruits of the Spirit. Speak life. You can ruin good relationships. You can ruin good friendships because you're acting on impulse. So that's why today's word, I say, it's you. Sometimes it's you. You have to know that the enemy can use you. You may go to church every Sunday, maybe read your Bible 5 times a day, but you can still be used in the heat of a moment. So let your words be fruitful. Speak life into people, no matter what they have done to you. And I know I am saying a mouthful, and I know it's not easy. It takes time, it takes practice, but try it. So, alright, y'all, that's all I want to say today. And if you feel like this word is for you, you feel like this word has touched you, I want you to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I love y'all.